Hello Gemini, welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus from the 29th of June to the 5th of July 2020. I hope you're well, Gemini. So I'm using the Tarot Grand Lux here. I'm going to pull an overarching tarot card for you. So what do we have for our lovely Geminis, please? Message for Gemini. The Chariot, card of Cancer. It's the victory card. So let's see what else we get. Let's get the cards on the table first, Gemini, and then see what we have. So message for Gemini, please. Angel, spirits, guides. Message for our lovely Geminis. Okay, thank you. We have Miss Spiderweb. Reconsider your alliances. Make new connections. Okay, angels, what is the message for Gemini, please? Message for Gemini, 29th of June to the 5th of July, thank you. There's something better. Now, I am getting a lot of relationship readings, Gemini, because we are in the season of Cancer, which is all to do with the home, the family, our emotions, sensitivities. You kind of get what I'm saying. So the cards are what they are, so we'll see what we get for you. It sometimes guides the energies a little bit. Okay, so the first card is you, second card is your challenge, third card is advice from spirit, fourth card is your outcome, and then we will get clarifying cards to go deeper into the message. As always, it probably won't resonate with everybody. Thousands of people see the videos every week, so just take what resonates with you, Gemini. Okay, so let's start. What do we have for Gemini, please? Angel, spirits, guides. Message for our lovely Geminis. Okay, first card is out. We have the Two of Pentacles. Four of Wands is your challenge. Two of Cups is advice from the Spirit. And the Ten of Swords is your outcome, Gemini. This is Gemini energy. Very nice, Sun in Gemini for you. Not always easy, but you know, that Sun is rising in that card. Okay. So can we clarify the cards on the table, please, for Gemini, 29th of June to the 5th of July 2020, please. First cards. Okay, let's just take them. We have the Magician. Oh wow, the Empress. You've got two major arcana here and an ace. Ace of Wands, the Empress and the Magician. Could be a little bit of Mercury retrograde going on as well in terms of your thoughts, your communication. Okay, we have the Knight of Wands here with the Four of Wands. Two of Cups, again, I get repeaters in my readings a lot, Gemini, as you know, if you're a current subscriber, because it's how angel spirits guides just push home a point that you need to hear. But this is Gemini energy. So let's see what else we get. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Powerful new beginnings here. And the Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Two Ten of Swords. Big message of reconsider your alliances, make new connections. There's a feeling of out with the old, in with the new here, Gemini, because I certainly feel to do with a relationship. This is you taking action towards a new path. And reconsider your alliances because yeah, I just feel that somebody I'm feeling somebody got under your skin Somebody got under your skin and could have hurt you deeply here. And there's a feeling now is the time to review who's worth keeping in your life and where you need to refocus, making new connections here. Because for some of you there's something better, and I think it's linked to making new alliances. Really consider who's worth. Yeah. 2 Ten of Swords is really it's not always easy energy here. We have the Chariot card. You are claiming a victory. Could be this week. Sometimes the energies take longer than the time limits that I put on these readings, but this is a card of you will be victorious. But first you have to conquer your internal space, your internal limitations. The emotions that might feel a little bit out of control as well. This is pulling them back into balance here, Gemini. I'm feeling for some of you. If you felt that things have just got out of control to do with your emotions, that's affecting your perspective, how you're seeing something, finding it difficult to move on from something here, I feel the victory comes firstly from within, conquering your emotions. The Chariot pulls the black and white horses into balance in order to move forward in their external environment. And the black and white horses can represent the emotional instability, the fact that we need to take the reins of our emotions and guide them in the right direction. That's how we move forward in the external environment, by overcoming any emotional situation from within. It's a card of Cancer, and I did say we're in Cancer season. I said it at the beginning, we're getting a lot of this kind of emotional energy coming through, certainly to do with relationships, and this is no exception. And I do feel Mercury retrograde is probably hampering you a little bit, you know, not allowing you to get perspective here, but I do feel it doesn't mean that it's difficult to get perspective, it just means it just takes a bit longer to get your head around a situation, to express yourself, to find clarity in your mind. All of this kind of thing. That's all Mercury retrograde will do. It doesn't stop the world from moving. This can be about indecision. This can be about instability. Good things want to come into your life with this card. It's Jupiter in Capricorn. Jupiter is the wheel of fortune. There is expansion and growth available to you now, and I certainly feel for some of you it's about taking action towards it. Because, you know, in this instance, you see the water in the background, a ship is sinking in the distance, and there's a ship on the crest of a wave, and you don't know whether it's going to sink or float. And it can be how our emotions can knock us off centre, can unstabilise us in some way. And I do feel this is linked to what you've had to deal with, where you're reconsidering your alliances here. Because I do feel your emotions are throwing you off balance here at Gemini and stopping you from allowing good things to come into your life. And my goodness, good things want to come into your life here. Because we have the Ace of Wands, which is about taking action towards what inspires you, what drives you, what energizes you, what excites you. I mean, this can also represent in person an exciting opportunity with a person, a connection. Can be an opportunity in terms of money and career as well, can be to do with your passions, your desires in love. So the idea is, whatever you're inspired, what inspires you now, take action towards it. Because the Emperor says, there is a new path unfolding for some of you. I think there is, I really do. The Magician is, now is the time to take action. Now is the time to master one's inner self, one's inner world, and really master how the external world affects you. Because for some of you, again with that Chariot energy, the external world is really disrupting your internal process here, your internal energies, and it's time to take back control. Because as soon as you take back control, that's when the new beginning starts. He is number one as well. So he very much talks about the new path unfolds in your external environment when you have it almost together from within. Because he knows he can't control everything in his external environment, but he can control how things affect him from within. You've got everything that you need then to transform your life, to start manifesting something new. Now this can be in terms of new love, this can be in terms of money. So it could be to do with your career path. Whatever inspires you, whatever drives you now, that is the main thing. And I feel it's to do with you just focusing on, I mean, the Empress is something about co-creating something new. She understands how to co-create her reality. She takes the inspiration, the action, the magic of the magician and makes it real. It's a 3. It's the beginnings of manifesting something new. Can be to do with the birth of an idea, the birth of a new relationship, the birth of a new job, the birth of a new business venture. I mean, you kind of get what I'm saying here, Gemini. The magic is all around you and through you. I know Mercury retrograde may play with you a little bit this in the next few weeks, but until the 12th of July, I think. But this is very much about you have the power over your internal space. And when you manage to have that, that's when you can transform your external environment. You lack for nothing with these 2 cards. You've got everything that you need, even though you don't know it. I'm going to get a clarifier for this Knight of Wands. What is this Knight of Wands, please, angel spirits guides for Gemini? What is this Knight of Wands for Gemini, please? Another card is... yes, I know it's a Sagittarius, thank you. 2 cards of Sagittarius now, thank you. What is this Knight of Wands, please? What is this Knight of Wands, please? Oh, God. Okay, now we've got Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, good things want to come into your life here. Let's get one for this 4 of Wands. Because Jupiter rules Sagittarius. So I've got 2 cards of Sagittarius now and Jupiter. Okay, let's get one for the 4 of Wands, please, as well. What is this challenge? Thank you. Okay. So some of you have been challenged in love. Some of you have been challenged in relationships, love. Could be to do with the home that you built together. Could be a committed relationship. Can sometimes represent proposals, engagements, marriage. So this is the challenge you have faced in love, relationships. And I do feel for some of you, you are, I mean, certainly the Knight of Wands, can be cards of Sagittarius here. I mean, strong Sagittarian energy, especially with the Wheel of Fortune. But again, there's a feeling that good things want to come into your life, Gemini. It could be a new connection, new opportunity, as represented by that Knight of Wands, because the Jupiterian energy is here as well, with the Jupiter in Capricorn. Something wants to come into your life, yet this person isn't really in a position to receive it. And there is a new beginning here. It's an Ace of Wands. You know, the Knight of Wands hold the Ace of Wands here. So I feel this is what wants to come into your life. It could be a person, maybe a Sagittarius. They were very specific on a Sagittarius here. Could be a new passion, desire. It could be to do with your money and career. But either way, it's good things. It's expansion, growth, Wheel of Fortune, divine timing. The big message of Temperance is to make peace with the situation of what's gone in order to open up to new opportunity here, because it's almost kind of like there's positive energies all around you. There is expansion, growth, good luck, good fortune, opportunity around you right now to connect to people, to connect to opportunities, and you do that by making peace with what's gone. Sometimes the Temperance, well, sometimes I feel it. It's not always the case. Temperance can sometimes, I mean, the Temperance card comes after the Death card in the Major Arcana. So this may be where a relationship has ended and it's been difficult to move on here, because I do feel a relationship has ended. To two Ten of Swords with Two of Cups. I feel there has been a relationship that has ended here. But I do feel there's an opportunity around you for something new. The Empress, the birth of something new. The promise of something wonderful, and there's something better ahead. More suited to you. So there's a big message of make peace and open up to the flow. Open up to new opportunity, new connections, progress, and so on. Because again, the cards are very specific. There has been some deep hurt in the past, in love, that really threw you off balance. It was difficult to get your emotions back on track here. But I did say this is a nice energy for you in some ways, Gemini. Because even though it's an ending, and even though, yes, there has been deep hurt here, the sun in the distance is pushing away the darkness. There is a new day, a new dawn appearing, and it is time to allow endings to happen in order to embrace the new. And that's what that transmutable energy of the Wheel of Fortune is all about. It is about endings and beginnings. It's a 10. A 10 is completion in tarot. The 1 plus 0 is 1. You know, and what did I say at the beginning? We have the Magician, we have the Empress, which is the beginnings of something new again. We have the Ace of Wands. I mean, 3, the beginnings of something new here. This is about making peace with what's gone in order to move forward to something better. There's something better. Could have hurt, you know, this is deep hurt, deep wounds. There's levels to this card. And I feel for some of you it was in a relationship, possibly a committed relationship, an engagement, a marriage, long-term partnership. And I do feel whatever this was, Gemini, whatever this was, you now have an opportunity to put it behind you and open up communication with somebody new. This is victory over what's gone. It would have been a difficult victory. There are a lot of mountains to climb here, but it's a hard-earned victory. This is your crown of power, reconnecting to who you are. This is the power of air card. You are air energy, power in your element, and it's to do with this power over what this 10 of Swords represented is opening up a new door for you. And that's the victory. It is allowing you to move forward and breaking through to a new beginning. So there's a big message of understand who you are. This is your ruler, Mercury. Reconnect to your own power, because when you do, you know, and there's power cards. The Wands energy is to do with your power, your potential, your energy, your drive, taking action, bringing new growth into your life. And the Empress is just about manifesting something new. And I feel it's to do with this, the opportunity to do with the Knight of Wands. Like I said, it could be to do with your money career, it could be to do with love. But it's absolutely something that is exciting for you. That where there's something better, there's something better ahead. So reconsider your alliances and where you're placing your focus. Because this is somebody who is changing their focus to what's ahead. Interesting, Gemini. Interesting. Very powerful reading and so clear. So many repeaters here. And your Mercury ruler here. I feel it is a clear message to some of you. Final message for Gemini, please. Final message for Gemini. Hidden depths. Something hidden is about to come to light, perhaps a secret or memory at the back of your mind. When we expose what's hidden, we can become free. And I do feel for some of you, this sometimes reminds me of discovering what you're capable of, discovering your own power, discovering your element, your true element. That when you rule your element, which is about focus, your mental energy, your thoughts, your perspective, your communication, when you're in charge of that, that's when everything starts opening up for you. And there is a victory here. 2 cards of victory. Powerful. I hope you enjoyed the reading, Gemini. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I hope it's a wonderful week for you, and I will see you next time. Thank you.